On October 1st, 2017, from a room on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, Stephen Paddock rained horror upon 22,000 country music festival goers, effectively killing 58 and injuring hundreds more in an act that can only aptly be described as pure evil.
He brutally murdered more than 50 people and wounded hundreds more. It was an act of pure evil.
While many took to thoughts and prayers in order to cope and support the victims and their families, others disparaged this method and called for action.
The Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Speaker of the House Paul Ryan, a number of other lawmakers who won't do anything about this because the NRA has their balls in a money clip, also sent their thoughts and their prayers today, which is good. They should be praying. They should be praying for God to forgive them for letting the gun lobby run this country.
Through an emotional delivery, Jimmy Kimmel derogates and smears those who do not agree with his call for gun control legislation. Gun control legislation that is not even grounded in fact, nor is it relevant to the Las Vegas shooting. But if you do not agree with Kimmel, you clearly and simply do not care about the victims of this horrific event.
With all due respect, your thoughts and your prayers are insufficient. And by the way, the House of Representatives will be voting on a piece of legislation this week. It's a bill to legalize the sale of silencers for guns. This is what they're working on. We have a major problem with gun violence in this country, and I guess they don't care.
It's sickening and completely unfounded to presume or even think for 1 second that just because individuals do not support gun control, that they do not care about the victims. This is exactly the type of rhetoric that divides us during a time when unity is of the utmost importance. During a time when facts are missing, emotions are high, and when unity is absolutely salient, it is undeniably inappropriate to speak of gun control legislation. Some have claimed that now is in fact the time to speak up in order to honor the victims. But not only is this inappropriate, it is doing a disservice to those most affected by this atrocity. First of all, this approach assumes that all victims are in favor of gun control. If even one victim is against gun control, do you honestly believe that talking about it will honor him or her? Furthermore, when 2/3 of gun owners possess a gun for safety concerns during a time when people need to feel safe, do you really believe that speaking of gun control honors that feeling? It is an extremely difficult time for many people, and we must be careful not to distract, no matter how big or how small the distraction, from those who need this time to feel unified, safe, and supported in whichever way that may be. While facts emerge and the gun debate rages on, we must remember that no matter the act of evil, such as this shooting, or the tragedy such as the hurricanes, we as Americans have each other's backs, just as those policemen and first responders during the shooting and the relief efforts during the hurricanes. Wherever evil or tragedy strikes, there will always be heroes who emerge that truly display what it means to be an American.